Hello everybody, it's Kara from Wild Book Garden, and today I'm here with a very exciting readathon announcement. This is especially great if you are looking to start out the year strong with your reading, like getting through some things, and I always find that makes me feel really motivated and encouraged is when I read like shorter things and or things that I think I'm going to read very quickly at the beginning of the year. Like I've noticed that without really making it a goal. Like the last couple years I've kind of been doing that and I've really enjoyed it. So when my friend Kelly from Cozy Reader Kelly asked if I'd be interested in co-hosting a short themed readathon, I said absolutely. I love Kelly. I will link her below. Her channel is really wonderful and I'm very excited to be hosting this with her. So this is the Short Stack Readathon. It is going for the entire month of January, so you can, if you want to pick like a week to focus on, if you want to do it throughout the whole month, it's up to you. This is a really customizable readathon, which is one of the things I love about it. And Kelly has created some beautiful graphics to keep track of your points, because this is a points-based readathon, but not like competitive or team-based, which I love because I don't like competitive readathons because I am an extremely competitive person. And the really cool thing about this as well is that like you can choose to repeat prompts. So like if you know, for example, that you really want to focus on reading anthologies or short story collections, you can do that like multiple times and continue to get points for that. So the points is just like a fun way to keep track of how you're doing. If you want to set a points goal, you can, but really this is supposed to be a very laid back readathon, like as much work as you want to put into it. So I will go through the little points graphic and talk a little bit about that. So there are 4 different tiers of points. So there's like the 1 point tier, 2 points, 3 points, and 4. And there are 3 prompts for each tier. So a total of 12 prompts if you would like to hit every one. But as I said, this is super easy to customize. So if you don't have any interest in some of them, you can skip them. So the first 1 point prompt is to read a short story. So not a collection, just a short story. Another 1 point prompt is to read from a magazine. And the last 1 point prompt is to read an essay. So not even necessarily a collection of essays, but just an essay. Onto the 2 point tier. The first is to read a book from a previous TBR, calling myself out there. Next is to read a play. And the last 2 point prompt is to read a graphic novel, comic, or manga. The 3rd point tier is to treat yourself. So you can pick a favorite author, favorite genre, favorite trope, etc. This is basically to read something short that you're extra excited about. Another 3 point prompt is to read from a series. And the last 3 point prompt is to read a novella. And finally, the 4 point tier, we have another 3 prompts, as I said. The first is to read a short novel. Next is to finish a short story collection, and then last is to read a poetry collection. And the general kind of guideline is reading things under 250 pages, but we're not gonna like police that, you know, if you read a novel that's like 252 or whatever, that's fine. And Kelly also created a graphic that you can use to like share updates and share progress in addition to your TBR or the prompts, so you can keep track of your score, the items that you've read, the prompts you've used. I will post that on my Instagram because I'm on Instagram now. Yeah, and I think that's all the info I need to cover. Hopefully this will be a short and sweet announcement to go with the short and sweet theme of the readathon. Let me know if you are participating in the Short Stack Readathon. I think this will be a really great way to start off your reading motivation. And it's also a very like low intensity readathon, which I think will be good. It's like the perfect balance of you'll feel very productive and you'll be productive, you know, with like finishing short things. But it's also not a lot of like stress and pressure. I just realized I haven't talked with Kelly about this, but I'm going to be trying to host some reading sprints throughout the month for this. So I think probably Kelly will too, but I don't want to like speak for her on that or anything. But follow our social media and our channels to keep updated about that. Like I said, let me know if you are participating, if there's any prompts you're especially excited for. We will also be having a like reminder / TBR video go up closer to the readathon, because I know that, you know, the end of the year there's a lot of content going up now. So if you will have another reminder about this closer to the start date. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you soon with another video, and I hope you love the next book you read. Bye!